Welcome to the Transportant Refresher. Today we will be going over the Transportant system as a whole. This system will be used to help with taking attendance on the bus, notifying parents with stop alerts, and when their student has had their attendance taken to board and deboard the bus. First, we will start with the attendant. Upon startup, you should see a single orange auxiliary light. The auxiliary light has a flat Ethernet cable. This cord can be either white or black. We do have a few buses that this cord is built inside the attendant. Therefore, you will not have the single orange light. Please make sure that all cables are secure, but do not attempt to plug in a cable that has become unplugged. You will call dispatch or shop to ask what your next step should be. When the attendant powers up fully, you should have all green lights for every port and an orange light for every port that has an Ethernet cable plugged into it. The co-pilot. Anytime you are interacting with the co-pilot, make sure the bus is in neutral and the brake is set. When the attendant's lights power on, the co-pilot will power on. First, the boot up menu will briefly come on, then the Transportant logo. Next, waiting for network, then downloading routes and students. And lastly, the home menu. This entire process should take 5 minutes or less. If it takes longer than 5 minutes, please report the issue. When the home menu comes up, tap Select a route. Select the route that is needed. The screen should immediately go to the map screen showing the location of the bus. The Directions tab is not a preferred tab and is purposely left blank. The Stops tab is a useful tab if you need to toggle to a particular stop. Simply tap the down arrow and the stops will populate. The All Students tab is a roster of all the students that are assigned to that particular route. This tab does not allow you to tap students on or off at this time. The Sun tab allows you to dim or brighten the screen. Be careful not to dim it too dark, as some of the co-pilots will not shut off before the next driver will be taking over the bus. The exclamation stop sign tab is only to be used in extreme situations, as this sends dispatch an incident occurred on the bus. The back button will take you to the home menu. If you are on a sub bus, tap Select a route, filter routes, type in the bus number needed, tap Done. All routes assigned to this bus number will populate. Select route needed. While driving, the screen will show upcoming stops as a blue radius circle. When the radius circle turns green, the students' names should populate once you stop. Boarding and deboarding. Students that have a key fob will scan on and off using the scanner. Notice on the co-pilot that when the student scans their fob, that their picture pops up bigger on the right side of the screen. If an error message of wrong stop is displayed on the screen, this may mean that the student is attempting to load the wrong bus, may not be assigned to your bus yet, or they are trying to get on or off at the wrong stop. Contact dispatch if there is a question. If this is an AM route, ask the student if they are going to the school you are going to. If so, transport them. Notify dispatch and let them know you have that child on your bus. If that student goes to a different school, ask dispatch about the student's bus. Students are not allowed at any time to touch the tablet to tap themselves on or off. Stops. When loading students, the co-pilot will populate all students belonging to that stop. Notice on the co-pilot the bus has already made a stop and the total count of students on bus is 3, and the potential to load at this stop is 8. As the students load the bus, the count increases the on-bus count and for the stop. If all students assigned to a particular stop scans on or off, the screen will say Stop Complete. Now there are a total of 11 students that are boarded onto the bus. Your total number of students that are on bus will be in the right-hand corner at all times while you are in the selected route tab. When deboarding at the schools or at the stops, only the students that have scanned on or have been tapped on will populate for deboarding. As the students are unloading the bus, have them scan off or tap them off. The number of on bus will decrease. We would prefer the student to scan themselves off if possible. The All Clear tab. After performing a child check, tap the All Clear tab. This will alert dispatch that your bus is empty. If you get an error message saying some students may have not swiped off, check your bus again, click the Cancel button, and find the student and tap them off. Please do not use "this bus is empty" to clear off all your students. Make sure that they are being scanned or tapped off at the correct stops. Please make sure to report any issues with the system. We look forward to having a great year with Transportant.